So let's talk about the L speaking test. And this test, I will try to speak about the topics in environment. So the first question is, are there any environmental problems in your country? Then I try to answer. Absolutely yes. The most common environmental issue in my hometown is exhaust emissions produced by cars and motorbikes have been affecting their air and water quality. My government is struggling to deal with the problem. Then the type of the second question is, do you take an interest in nature? So I will answer, of course, yes. As a city person, I barely have the opportunity to experience the natural environment. Then, whenever I have a holiday, I really prefer to go to the far off destination so I could get closer to nature and discover natural world. The next question is, do you or your family take steps to help the environment? I would say yes, we do. We have a simple way to help the environment. We always turn off lights or electronic appliances when they are unnecessary. Although this is minor action, but I believe that it could make significantly contribution to the environment. The part two question is about describe the environmental pollution in your city. And when we open the card, there are questions about what type of pollution is or are, why it had happened, and explain how this pollution can be controlled. So I will tell about where I live. I was living in Surakarta city for almost 4 years, and the city has been changed. Due to the increasing number of tourists, Surakarta environment has been polluted significantly. Indeed, many people traveling to there have illegally thrown rubbish into the land and water, which causes to land and water pollution. In addition, industrial and household waste from factories and families is contributing to the high level of pollution. In order to solve these issues, I would recommend the Surakarta's authority to redefine work of releasing trash into the atmosphere. By carrying out the role, people being intent to litter the environment will be afraid will of being punished, which can deter them from discharging unlawful roles. Another solution that I want to provide is that the government should run some campaigns to raise the awareness of people about how important the environment is. For example, showing local people and visitors the danger of global warming and greenhouse effect that I believe could change their attitude towards the protection of the environment, which is likely to have a good impact on air quality. The question is about what do you think is the main danger the world faces in terms of environment? It will have to be global warming, which causes some natural disasters such as flash flood and drought. The problem mainly stems from enhanced greenhouse effect in recent years. I believe that several steps should be taken to deal with the issues. The next question is, what examples are there of how we damage the natural world? There are factories that release toxic waste directly into the air and water, which is mainly because of air and water pollution. As a result, loss of habitats is increasingly common. Many people are diagnosed with health problems such as lung and throat cancer. In addition, a large number of land and rainforests are destroyed to make way for agricultural fields. So the last question is, in which ways do we respond well to the environmental problem? Well, on the one hand, there are various worldwide agencies that are always the first on the scene with humanitarian aid after natural and man-made disasters. And on the other hand, we have environmental pressure groups that are constantly raising awareness of issues when trying to stop disasters happening. So that's the end of speaking test in the field of environments. So keep trained and trained and trained to have a good score in all of that. See you again. Bye.